Yeah. So usually Japan would just start with a consulate and select Portuguese alliance to be able to get that cheap first shrine and also cheaper market. I'm expecting both players to do that. Also, Mongo is using one of his archers to scout, which I guess is good because you want to find all of your hunts quite quickly since both explorers are going to be busy building shrines early on. 40 XP, not a big treasure for Hada here. Mongo picked up coin. As I said, both players queuing villas in the consulate. Treasure-wise, 40 food, sheep, a beer. Yeah, this might be the best treasure, 70 food, and Mongo's on it, so it's gonna be good for him. And he became less confident. How'd that happen? Did they pick it? Okay, so this is a completely different deck. He's using both dojos, which I'm not used to see. Also artillery HP, no H3 daimyo, and this weird shipment of 29. I think it's a type of pike units. Yeah, that's interesting. Should see Port Alliance. Yeah. Mongo building a shrine, did not gather the coin crate yet. I don't really think Japan is as if it's worth for to wait with that, but yeah, now he has to move the ville back. Building the market. Mongo getting decent treasures here, 30 coin and 70 food. He might need that though, because I feel like this hunt is going to be out of range for him to shrine, which is kind of unlucky since I feel like it's moving away from him. I'm gonna keep my stuff to not give them too early XP, by the way. I'm gonna delete it later though. Yeah, so he's going for a later market than Mongo. Did they get any? Okay, so Mongo already got the first food upgrade, that's good. The order of upgrades you get is always a kind of struggle because it depends on your crates a lot. You want to keep villager production at the same time. So both send the same card, cheaper and better shrines. That's quite standard as well. Looks like Mongo has found all of his hunts, and I'd agree with this, shrining the forward hunts first, just because you can always kind of be scared of them running away. So yeah, 2 shrines for both players right now. It looks like they have similar builds, both have 8 vills on wood and the rest on food. Even though Samurai is slightly behind on vills. He's 1 vill behind. I guess he got housed in the beginning. That's something I guess that's why he said he feels less confident. Mongo's stacking his shipment right now. Hadamoto is sending it. I'm assuming it's either Chernito or the woodcut. Both is possible depending on your build. This shrine. Okay, this is. Oh my. Yeah, this hunt is also running away. It's quite unlucky. He's building his 4th shrine? 5th? Yeah, 5th. Yeah, Hadamoto also building his 5th shrine. Mongo did not get the everything upgrade in the market yet. That's kind of weird. I'd get that really early. Both players going for a high wood build, so we might see the wood card come in first before even the Jonito comes in. Okay, there it is. Okay, so Mongo is sending Chonito and Hada is sending the wood card, so that's the first major difference in the boom. And considering what the will distribution for both players is, I'd give the edge to wood card. I think the Chonito is worth it if you do the build where you have 7 vills on wood and only add 1 shrine per a time and send other vills to food. But if you have 10 vills on wood, or even more for Hada, then it just makes sense to put your vills on to send the wood card first. I just got irritated because now he pulls all his vills to food. I do see why. He built all the shrines he can build close to Huns. I don't know if he scouted this or not. But still, then the woodcut doesn't make sense, because now he has 0 vills on wood, and the 8% still pay off. It looks like Mongo is doing what I was saying. He's keeping the 7 to 8 vills on wood, and sends the others to food. Since that is the build that I usually do, I know that you should be able to age up with around 19 vills. That's not going to work out for Mongo. 20 is in queue. Meanwhile, Hada is sleeping. He could be aging right now. The Wanda only costs 680 food with Port Consulate. Looks like it was getting stuck. Sending 1 vill back to wood, I'm assuming to get the coin upgrade in the market. Units in queue is not too interesting right now, since both players are just queuing vills. Okay, so Hada got the sheep. Sheep are quite good for Japan, since you can put them on shrines. And he did save up the 8 animals here just for that big shrine. I don't know if I'm a big fan of that. I'd rather just build 2 extra shrines, because I think it's the same, no matter if you put them on the big one or on the small ones. So Hadamode is aging slightly faster than Mongo, which is to be expected since he pulled all his vills on food. Mongo still some vills on wood. Second difference, Mongo is using 4 vills to build his age up, and Hada is only using 1, which is why Mongo is probably going to end up hitting Colonial first. Also turned out Mongo's Huns were the nicer Huns. They started moving back towards the shrines. Hada's did not. Hada actually lost 2 Huns. I think he should have shrined this first, even though the movement is obviously unpredictable. I got the beer. Well, it's not a big treasure. Had him also gathered food already. Shrines are always on food, so that's kind of a big one too. Like he just pulled all his vills on coin. I'm assuming since he has 100 wood, he's going to get the H2 market upgrade for coin as well. And I'm also not a big fan of only aging with 1 vil if you age up late, because the shrines still get affected. I think it's going to be 5-6 instead of 4-9. Yeah, and also the big shrine is kind of good on its own, especially if you save funds for him. I think a fast age would have been better here. Where do you pull sheep though? Oh, okay, to this one. Okay, so Mongo decided to get both H2 market upgrades. It's quite unusual. Okay, so yeah, I don't know about this one. I'd usually not get them that early because you can see Hadamoda is already aging now, and Mongo is not. Mongo is also far away from aging, even though I can't see units at all. It's not a military unit. I think he has twice the shrines Hada has, but most of the shrines are useless, aren't they? Not only 4. Okay, some of the shrines don't have many Huns. I think Mongo's build is better, but I also think you should not have gotten the H2 market upgrades, because that's all nearly, yeah, it's like 350 resources, and he's only aging now. While Hadamoto is aging already, even though I'd be using 8 vills and only 4 for this. Because you can see a TC with Portugese consulate on it costs 510 wood, and he's already got that amount, so he should be aging with 8 vills to get the maximum speeds. Mongo on his own is doing that, even though I don't know about the food builds. Yeah, those are quite different builds. Interesting. The Explorer is getting in place to build the TCs. So usually you're going to want to get TCs close to your coin mines, so it does make sense to put them here. Even though, in my opinion, it's better to use both Explorers to build the TCs. Because you're going to get the second up first, and that's earlier builds. It's quite a lot of wood, to be fair. So he's gonna have to shrine up all the same. What I can't tell, what might be the case, is they might already be deleting Portuguese consulate. Because usually you want to delete Portuguese consulate the way you can hit the bank ASAP in H3 from Dutch consulate. But since Hada does not have all his shrines yet, he's gonna delay that, I think. Okay, this is also interesting. Mongo decided to age with the Buddha, which is good for early game because he won't be able to see what units his opponent is planning to make. But also, it's gonna deny him the extra XP, so in the long run, Hadamoto's build should be better. And it's probably going to give him an extra shipment. Meanwhile, both should be sending 7 builds, twice actually in a row, so I think that's what we're about to see. There's a lot of builds on food. Yeah, I think this distribution is fine. You can see, yeah, he's now on the Dutch consulate and is building all the shrines at the same time. I think he got them cheap still for 75 wood and not for 105. 450 export is enough to send a bank, and as you can see, he just sent that. Bongo did not do it yet. He's still in Portuguese consulate. So what I'm thinking is Mongo gotta be aging with the cheaper age up still. And the reason why I think this cheaper age up is not worth it compared to the early bank is not only because of the amount of resources, but I also think the early bank is good because the resource you get is coin, and coin is usually a trouble resource in Rush 20. Because at the 20-minute mark, you're usually not able yet to get all of your units maxed, and especially not the rice paddies maxed on coin. I don't know why he's aging with a forward wander. I usually want to put that in my bag so it's safe, especially since Japan does have mortars. He does age with 5 builds. It's quite a fast age up. How are only aging now, actually? Also had a 2 villager lead, so this is what he reached with his faster age up, even though it could have been even faster. I think Hadamoto is at a disadvantage because his hunts ran away. I mean, it's not massive, it's only like 2 shrines, but it's not enough to snowball, but it's still worse for him. Okay, so that's interesting. Manga put his shrines on wood to get the 500 wood. I also got the bank now, which is necessary to get the industrial shrine upgrade. Hada is not even gathering for it. I wonder if he just forgot or if he's going to use the market for it. But I do not really agree with Mongo. I think you need your shrines to keep on food or coin. Since you get so many wood upgrades in the market and even get the 20%, I think it's worth it to put vills on wood. I don't think it's worth to put shrines on wood. Hada doesn't even gather wood at all. I don't know if he's ignoring that tag for some time or something, but okay, also he sent Royal Mint. I've never seen someone ship that. I don't think that's a good shipment, because usually you do not want to keep your vills on coin, so I don't know if it's just like a misclick and he originally wanted to hit food. He just put 18 vills on wood, so that means he forgot about the upgrade, I think. Because usually you just put like 8 or 10 vills on wood while you're aging. Also the 2 extra orchards coming in for Mongo. That's something I'd rather do than Royal Mint, to be fair. Because those 2 are going to run out and there's no extra berries on this map. Using the free Najis to get the Incan, also quite common. And I think in like 2 minutes I can delete my stuff when XP doesn't matter too much. Both players are spreading their build quite well on the coin mines, so they don't just run out all at the same time. Even though this one's out, I hope he shift clicked. And then there's this mine still. Yeah. Getting the church, probably getting the arsenal as well soon. Okay, so Mongo is sending the food card, and Hada is sending the dojo indeed. So he's doing that build. And he got it quite forward as well. Yeah, I kind of want to see which unit he's going to produce with that. His deck only allows Naji or Yumi, to be fair, so there isn't going to be much to cheese about, I think. Second dojo coming in as well, so... Okay, Mongo used his tech the first time. Sees the dojos, knows there's some units coming. Age up for both with the golden pavilion, quite obvious as well. 8 vills on it for both this time. And looking at the resources, I think... wait. Yeah, shrines are still on food. In my opinion, you should put shrines on coin once you're aging and just put your vills on food. I guess. Yeah, I mean, he's going to be out of food because he didn't send it second. Like the 2 archers. So maybe he's going to keep his vills on coin, and that's why he sent Royal Mint, and we'll just keep shrines on food. That might be a possible way too. I think it's the worst strategy, but it's also possible. So the better aging time goes to Mongo. Imperial aging time being quite important to get like Imperial wood upgrade, etc. Still, it's not a major difference at this point. They were both kind of fast. Both starting to wall as well. I feel like Mongo has the better wall because there's less wood in his way. Deleting pillars is obviously good since it's less wood that you spend on walls, and it's also less time you will spend on walling. So 1 castle going up for Mongo. The standard Japan build would be to just Yumi, Flaming Arrow, and Mortar. First upgrade for Yumi coming in, so I'm not sure if we're gonna see some Najis. No, it looks like it's for Yumi actually. And maybe a transition into Najis later. Yeah. I don't know why he's already on Japanese consulate, to be fair. Like, this should go to Spanish consulate at some point to get like faster shipments. This is why I usually send good faith agreements. The reason why I think good faith agreements is worth it with Japan is because it's 1 shipment that you spend and you get a shipment in reverse just because of the export you save, and you can get that Spanish XP tax. So it's literally the same and you get extra upgrades. Shogun coming in for Mongo. I'm expecting Shogun to come in for Hada as well very soon. Tax. Okay, so Mongo is upgrading coin in his patties as well. Just as Hada is. Yeah, he's actually going for full coin and shrines on food. I don't think that's gonna work out, to be fair. I think he's going to have to do the transition into food, unless he's going full flaming arrow. Japan mirrors, if you do not add a unit like Naji, is very flaming arrow heavy, so it would make sense. Yeah, that might be what's about to happen actually. Cheaper flaming arrows coming in from Mongo. I hope he has a shipment to send this soon. He doesn't. I don't know if there's a shipment on the way. I guess not. Like that's why I either like the Spanish consulate technique or just not send dojos, because cheaper flaming arrow is like so important. It's also better train time for flaming arrow. I like his scouting because he can just use the tech and the explorers to get him back. This wall's kind of sloppy. I think he can get free everywhere, so let's just hope he doesn't notice. Yumi being upgraded. No Yumi upgrade yet for Hada though. Units, no, not lost. Units in queue. Both players kind of struggling to get full population, it looks like. So now he does have the resources to fully upgrade. I'm guessing he chose Yumi over Flaming Arrow to max out. Yeah, Hada is kind of struggling. And I think the reason why he's struggling to max pop is because there's so many more coin upgrades on his unit, on his patties than food upgrades, and they're more expensive. I just think you need shrines on coin and stuff on food, like vills on food, and not the opposite. Now he's going to have to camp in the back, I believe. The beer, yeah. Explorers at the native for Hada. No units on the flanks, so it's going to be very straight mirror. Oh, yeah, nice flaming shot by Mongo. First one goes to him. And he's going to pick off a flaming arrow here, but he's going to lose his Shogun. That's kind of unfortunate. I don't know if he just didn't expect it to get down this quickly, or if he just forgot to put him in the right mode. This is not good movement. Flaming arrow micro. Oh god, this is very suicidal. Okay, looks like they kind of traded equal. It's 2 left for each. I hope they re-microed. No, they didn't. Fight went to Mongo due to higher population. I don't know. There's a lot of units stuck. Resources in Mongo's favor as well. No. So there's no native upgrades running. There's 0 food for Hada, and he's also 0 food, so he's going full flaming arrow. That's quite risky. Like, I see the point of going full flaming arrow, but it's really risky because if Mongo can make the transition into any secondary unit type, it's going to be over. But because there's no Shogun for Mongo, the push can be stopped, and actually full flaming arrow might work out here. Like, Hada is really low on resources, but he has a lot of flaming arrows. And they're basically the game-changing unit right now. Also sending artillery HP. If you really go full flaming arrow, I think it's worth to put your golden pavilion on HP as well, because range attack doesn't affect flamings, and HP does. TP is being taken by Mongo here, which is a good play. Natives. Obviously not upgraded, but still natives just to piss off your opponent. One will lost for Hada, not too important. Both players kind of walling off, but none of them wall off the cliff, so this, oh god, this is dangerous. If he goes, okay, he might just go for the net actually. If he was going for eco, it would be more dangerous. Yeah, this is dangerous, actually dangerous for Mongo at this point. The flaming arrow mass is starting to pay off, but he should micro on those to make perfect advantage. Native's not being used, and he's not walling this. He doesn't see it. I think he's just producing Yumi with the... what are they even called? With the dojos, and meanwhile making flaming arrows. Yeah, this is looking bad for Mongo here. Because Mongo basically has no coin to do a flaming arrow wall. Well, Hadamoto is doing an insane job. That flaming arrow strategy was really smart by him. I guess it's quite lucky that Mongo couldn't get a secondary wave because he lost his Shogun that early, but right now it's really not looking good, and he's going double castle, so he's not going to upgrade Naji, but just go in on that flaming arrow wall. I don't know if that's even worth to contest. Oh god, natives. I hope he notices. Because he's at a decent lead right now. And dojos might just switch waypoints, and he could wall off. Okay, he does see it. That's good. Daimyo's kind of back for some reason. He should get rid of this wall. This wall is going to block him off. And he should now add mortars to his composition. Like, this wonder was placed so badly, it could get punished right now. Like, it's way too far forward. He's just moving in and losing tons of units, though. Natives should not be a big threat. Actually, maybe. One Yumi is not enough. Flaming Arrow Wall. I think both players are paying decent attention to their micro at this point. But Mongo might have... Okay, next wave comes in. I guess, yeah, the Yumi are not really paying off against Flaming Arrow. Shogun coming in for the cheeky raid again. Got one flaming. Oh god. Shogun and Daimyo. Yeah, Daimyo is lost. But same for Mongo, so. I really think he was in such a good position and now isn't anymore because this wall just blocked him off so much. But he could get the Shogun right now. Yeah, he's going to lose it. Oh, Shogun movement. Native's kind of killing some vills, but I think it's dealt with by Yumis. Yeah, he has to back up for sure. But he also still has the better resource composition to get extra flaming arrows in, so it's really not that much of a big deal. No. I guess since, yeah, if in case Mongo wants to wall this, I need to delete my TC. Kind of backing up right now. The better eco goes to Mongo right now. He's using the line of sight, so he does know all of this right now. But I think there isn't much to see, to be fair. I just think Mongo should be attacked right now, just because I lost Shogun. Like, there's no point in waiting. And I'm still serious, I'd put this on HP right now. I don't know why he's backing up. This is a decent flaming arrow mass. And most of these flaming arrows are very low, so he should be able to commit. If he attacks and micros, yeah. Okay, those were some good shots, but he needs to attack with all of them. Shogun being moved forward again. He's gonna... And yeah, this flaming arrow is going for Hada, I think, in this case. It should, because there's so many extra flamings left for him. And flaming arrows will only just beat up Yumi. And Shogun can... Okay, not even necessary. This is a very interesting Japan mirror. I've never seen this so far. Like, just both players massing flaming arrows. I wonder if... No. Okay, Mongo is only now upgrading his final attack. This is probably going to be Naji, so... This is quite interesting, because... It just feels like Hada is always a step ahead right now. Upgrading Najis is going to destroy anything Mongo is doing right now. And he is upgrading Cav. Yeah, indeed, it's Cav. He's going for it. I think Hada is just gonna chill back, waiting for his Naji upgrades to be complete. Extra Daimyo, not even... I don't know. Extra Daimyo is not even necessary right now, because there's no Yumi mass being produced. Shogun getting the one Yumi rating. Hadamoto got a TP on his own, walled the map by now. It's a good thing I deleted my TC. Yeah, this TP is kind of a mess, because it's just blocking units. So I think we're just waiting for the Naji upgrades right now. Hada is also not queuing any new population, he's legitimately just waiting for his Naji upgrades to be complete. And then once he spam them, I'm assuming. TP really hard to push at this point. Hadamoto ahead economy-wise, which isn't really mirrored in the resources exactly. So I guess it's just the upgrades. Also, you can see Mongo shipped a lot of units, while Hada shipped a lot of eco cards. So the later the game goes, the better it is going to run for Hadamoto. And he's going to pop Yumi's, not Yumi's, Nagi's in a second. He gotta be. Yeah, he is. And this is when he should be attacking. Even though this is a really smart play. And now he should pull his 1 down HP at least, so the Nagis are worth it. And yeah, he is going in right now. And it is paying off. Hadamoto's. Oh. Should micro on those guys. I mean, he has enough Yumi to deal with Hadamoto's, it's just... Is this Yumi combat? Huh. Flaming arrow. I think there's a lot of Cav in queue, but it takes really long to train Cav. The Hadamoto's kind of had perfect timing. And I feel like Mongo did a better job at microing his flaming arrows in this game. It's still not over though. He just needs to re-macro. Because he has too much wood. Hada has too much wood. And Hada can sustain pop. Mongo can sustain pop as well, so. All it takes is one good push with Nagis, in my opinion. Like, if he pops another 10 Nagis and just put this. Yeah, he did. He did put the 1 down HP. This is really good for him now. If he can push out now and even send a 30% HP card, then yeah. This is gonna clean up everything. At least if he shoots with his flaming arrows, yeah. This is a perfect defense here by Hadamoto. The anti-cav Yamabushi guys coming in. Cleaning up, but he's gonna lose Shogun again. That's really hurting him a lot. Also, Nagi's even doing well against this anti-cav unit just because of the infantry multiplier. And this is like this is not even close. This is really a difficult situation. He should just push in right now because he sees Mongo is low on school, probably units as well. Hadamoto taking TPs. Hada is doing a really good job right there. Okay, I don't know. Not really. Okay, pulling out the 10 mortars. So he really knows Mongo gotta be dead at this point. For some reason he made Samurai. I don't know. Gotta be a misclick. And yeah, the Neji shipment did come in. And only unit shipments from Mongo, so unit shipments really are only good for momentum. And now we can get the Shogunate right away. I think Mongo is really dead at this point. Like, he doesn't have anything to protect himself from Najis. Like, Shogun, okay, Shogun's dead, so he can produce anti-cav now. Still, I think Mongo could have rushed hard over it, yeah. Shogunate going down, and Mongo is lucky he got out his Shogun last second. So if now his Shogun dies once again, there is no way to get him back. So now Mongo needs to really pay attention. And he needs to use his Najis right now, because there is no handicap for Mongo. Flaming arrows kind of being microed very badly, I'd say. Yeah, Naji's doing a decent job, but I still think he should have used his micro. He should have micro flaming arrows a lot more if he wanted to win this fight. Like, yeah, I mean, killing Consul is not gonna win the game. I just feel like Hada kinda gave up right there on the push. Making Nachi is obviously a good thing, but he should have just micro his flaming arrows a lot better than what he did. And Shogun is quite low again. Rex is absolutely hurt. Mortar's suiciding though. Yeah, I'd just go for flaming arrows. He has so much coin, he just needs to pop 10 flaming arrows right now. There's no need for extra Nagis if he keeps making those anti-cav units. This is kind of a comeback for Mongo. But if this guy goes down, he's not gonna get back, so yeah, he's dead. That was the last one too. There's no way to boost his units ever again. That was a brutal mistake. And now the Nagi wave and flaming arrows coming in, boosted by Daimyo and Shogun. Using HP as well, like 950 HP Nagis is just insane. And if he uses his flaming arrows and micros them now, then he has, yeah, it's also 2 stack, but this fight should be going in Hada's favor. Like there's just no way for Mongo to like block this. Like those guys are just not enough to beat 15 Nagi. Yeah, he's losing everything right there. Shogun dead too now. Yeah, no way to rebuild him. This game should be over. Yeah, GG. Game 1 goes to Hadamoto. And I'm gonna tell you Mongo was kind of the favorite for everyone, so... I don't want to be mean, but... Jerry? I don't know who that is. I guess Jerry Muno. Yeah, this does make sense. KD is a lot better for Hadamoto because he made so many flaming arrows in Yumi. And yeah. And you can see Mongo still outgathered him, but Hada was just way more efficient. So props to him for the idea of flaming arrow micro. Spam, not micro. I wish it was micro too. And he also got the map control back. Like he got all 3 TPs. Even though Mongo had him in the beginning. So that's a nice game 1. Let's go to game 2. And I think game 2 is played on High Plains. Gonna wait till he joined. Right. Okay. Free for all and wreck. Oh no, we're good. I'm going Japan again because I'm just a Japanese guy, laming all the time. So Mongo is gonna have to wait until Hadamoto locked the Civ. Okay. So he can counterpick ports now if he wants to. I mean, he needs to. So let's see what it is. China. Okay, so it's China against Portuguese on High Plains. Mongo definitely feeling pressured in this game because China is like the most try-hard pick you can see. Even though I don't think China is the best possible pick on this map. There isn't enough wood to keep 119 villas busy, and China is very wood heavy when fighting ports usually. So what I'm expecting to see is Portuguese going for Castador and Explorers, while China just goes for the usual spam and map surrounding. And yeah. I guess he was kind of afraid of picking a port mirror after the last time it happened in the tournament, when it took like 1 hour 30 or something. Here we go. Portuguese against China in game 2 on High Plains. Pink against green. Classic colors. Okay, so this is a map where Japan would have to be restrained by me because the building limitation is bugged, so I hope both players just kind of know where they can build and where they can't. 4, 5, 6 mines. Yeah, it's 6 mines both. And I think it's obvious which mines are for who as well, so should be fair. 1 bison. This is the same. Yeah, I think hunts are fair. And I guess whoever takes this or this hunt first has a slight advantage, but I mean, both hunts are placed in the middle, so it's up to the players. If whoever decides to hunt earlier gets the hunt, I guess, is fair. Okay, so Portuguese just going for the classic market house and immediate H-up strategy, I'm assuming. Well, China should be going for market village and either goes for an early village boom in H1, where you just build 6 villages and send the villager card, which will give you 7 vills then, 1 from your TC and 1 per village. Or he could go for like fast H3 and then send all the cards, which I've also seen. Obviously market upgrades are first and probably cancel it right away as well. Looking at the treasures, there is a CDB, that's quite a big treasure to be fair. Tomahawk not really mattering, 60 food is good, 60 XP is okay, 80 wood is really good, 30% explorer HP. If Portuguese gets that, then it's insane. If China gets it, it's still really good. Okay, so China sees 80 wood, that's first big advantage. A cow, not too important. 2 sheep, not important. 75 coin, good treasure. And you might find this. He has the extra scout now too. So if Portuguese manages to find the explorer HP and also get it, that's going to be insane. 80 wood for China, same thing, being really good. Mongo seems to... Yeah, seems to be going for fast H-up, I'm assuming, since he's full food. Taking the 80 wood in count and just gonna add market upgrades, I'm assuming. So he got food. Oh no, never mind. He got wood already, so he's gonna go for wood in a second. He's probably just overgathering food, so he has enough food for villager production and the everything upgrade. Yeah, he's restraining now. Okay. 60 food also going to China. That's a big one. Port meanwhile going for 75 coin and might have seen this. I'm not sure. He probably saw the Explorer HP. 60 XP, about to go to China. Looking at the decks quickly. So I don't like this Portuguese deck at all. That's just a classic Nourish 40 deck. There is no use for 2 infinite shipments in Nourish 20. In my opinion, just use maybe 3 horse artillery, 3 mortars, some pop shipment that you can send to push. China deck is pretty classic, but not using... Okay, he's using artillery cards and the Chengdao and Occupancy card over the military card for pikes and calf, and also over the second explorer. I guess it's just... Okay. Explorer HP going to port, I guess, since China is like miles away from this. But he's gonna find a CDB. This is bad hunt micro, let me tell you. 16 vills, 15, no, 14. I suck. 14 vills on 1 hunt is not what you want to have. At least he's aging though, so he's not getting stuck on the age up. As I predicted, Consulate coming in ASAP, and he's just going to max villages in H1. Consulate going to be the Russian one to get faster villages. Also very classic. Explorer Tragic indeed going for Portuguese. That's going to be really hard to beat for China actually. Because I think China has a really strong first push, but if Portuguese manages to hold that, it's just going to be really hard for China to come back because Explorer spam is insane. For the ones who don't know what Explorer spam is, it's basically You ship 2 explorers, you ship the dog, they're all affected by capital explorer upgrades, and all the units are going to have 3000 HP, even more now with the 30% treasure. And then you just spam them from 1 TC for 100 coins, spam them into your opponent's army, it takes ages to take them down, and then once they die, you just spam them again. And also they have crack shots, so they can get the value of 100 coin back. Yeah, he's going for the CDB, but oh, Port is gonna see that. That's gonna be a treasure contention, isn't it? He needs to see this. Yeah, he does see it right now. And he needs to realize it's only 2 beers left, and he is going to it, yeah. So 3 villages for Mongo, 4th coming in a second. Woodcut being the first shipment for China as usual, and then probably the villages shipment once he has 6 villages. Eco Theory for Portuguese. I don't know why he got the wood upgrade. It makes no sense. It should have been the coin upgrade. Also the gathering. Oh no, never mind. He does have it. Yeah, then I don't know what the bill is about, and I also don't know what the wood upgrade is about. There's no vills on wood port. Wait, he left it? Oh no, I just can't see it because it's in trees. Oh, he's waiting. He's waiting. Okay, smart one. Dude, you can't see the explorer. You can only see like... No, you can't see it at all. The hidden spot on the map. Okay, quickly talking about the second TC placement of port. I think this was a second, so it's very classic. He doesn't start hurting in any extra hunts that are far away, which is a problem on this map. All your resources are like so far away. I think he's just gonna start doing that when he's aging to 3. Because you want to be fast age 3 usually, to get like the age 3 food and coin card, oil mint, and refrigeration, and the 3rd TC, and then that's when you usually start booming. Okay, is that timing good enough? No, China's gonna... yeah, you can crack shot it now. Oh, this is about to die though. The pressure. Oh, this is bad though. Portuguese explorer is bugged. He just keeps moving. Okay, stopped. I don't know if crack shotting it is worth it. Like, Chinese explorer is really low. China can't take it. But China's not H3 yet by any chance, so... Oh, the B is bugging the explorer back, so... No, China got this. Oh, yeah, the crack shot was not the best. So CDB going to China. I guess that's fair because Port got the 30% explorer, so... The 2 OP treasures being split. Yeah, all the remaining treasures are low ones, so... There's no big XP treasure that spawned on this map. To quickly talk about the civ's unit composition that is going to happen at the 20-minute mark. Usually what China does is just alt hand with this shipment for 1000 food, making them slightly more expensive and a lot better. And then just spam because you have 119 vills to like the factory, the tower, the trickle from German consulate. So a really strong economy. And just spam in units. Potentially also getting a rattan shipment at 20. While Portuguese can either go for full goon, which is not smart against China, obviously, being an infantry civilization, or full castle, which I'd recommend on this map. And then add explorers as tanks, and transition into goons once China adds CAF. Yeah. Very classic build orders, market upgrades being done in H2, age up to 3. I wonder where his 3rd TC is going to go. I guess like here. Oh. No, I would have liked this TC to go more forward. Not only because of the mine and the food, but also because of the trees and the sake of having a forward TC. A forward TC is just good to spam explorers as close to the fight as possible. China, meanwhile, going for the cow. I guess the cow for China is better than for Port because it can fatten on one of the villages. China now aging to H3, probably with the Explorer thingy. I don't even know what it's called, but yeah. Tower is not being built yet because the later you build it, the more resources it gathers. So you're gonna build that in transition to industrial. And to get the 119 villas, you're gonna build the, I don't know what that's called either, to H5. The Temple of the Sky or whatever. H2 wood upgrade coming in from Mongo. What I usually do at this point is I also get the everything upgrade just because it also affects wood and it takes like so much time. In my opinion, it's better to get it early. I guess it's possible to work out without too. I don't know why his Explorer is right there though. That's a kind of weird placement for TC. Does he want to get this hunt or maybe this one? I don't know. I'd rather see this and this hunt, so in my opinion TC should be here, since this is also 2 mines. This is only a small hunt, 1 mine, and this mine is already being used, so. Oh, and also I'm not a big fan of using villages and Explorer on a TC. I think that slows the thing down in comparison to only vills, only Explorer. Age up for Hada, kinda late. Yeah, that's actually a really late age up. I'm gonna blame it on that upgrade that he got, that he should not have gotten. Oh, and this is a thing okay, I don't know about this one. I don't know why he's sending this card right now. Like, I sent it in my boom, but I sent it later because there's no use for it early on. This card obviously makes sense. It's the vills. And then also the refrigeration. That's a rough build order. In my opinion, China should be getting this card because it's not only villager train speed, but it's also all the units. So I'm pretty sure that's worth to be getting early. Since unit train time is something you want to reduce as soon as you can. Wait, it doesn't include all of the unit, does it? No, I think it only includes the first one and the villages. Traders don't really matter at this point. I don't really like Hadamoto's Hunt Micro. Like, he should have been hurting this in a lot earlier. Because now he hits Industrial and his hunts are not looking good. Like, there's so many vills that are about to get idle. Same thing for Mongo. This hunt should be starting to get herded in. Also, he plays both TCs on this side. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure he should have been using one TC on this side to get the mine and this hunt. Like, there's not even a ball of villagers on this side on a coin mine that could transition to that hunt. He's just sending vills over there from 2 TCs, I guess. And there's so many vills about to get idle as well. Okay, so he did place his 4th TC here, so I guess it's fine. Should use a vill on this one. Potentially just this one, like this one vill on the hunt. Spreading out on coin mines, which is good. This map just has resources in all of its corners, so you want to split on them early so you don't have to move like 15 vills at a time later on. And also I think it's better to finish border resources quite early because they're the first ones that are gonna get raided in in case of raiding. Okay, factories for port, quite standard. Aging to Imperial now. And as you can see, port is faster on the vills, even though I think factories are still calculated in. I put on wood. I don't know why they're on wood, to be fair. I guess just to get the coin upgrade. But I think they should go to coin ASAP. If China would have... Oh no, my bad, this is China. Yeah, this is... Okay, makes sense because of the shipments. Yeah, I was gonna say the other way around. Port has less vills than China. Yeah. And factories included is like 20 vills, okay. But I think China could have max vills earlier if they sent the 20% villager train card. Since that is also including army train time, I think it's worth sending that. Wait. Okay, this is actually interesting. Mongo is maxed on vills, not because it's that fast, but because he's building the tower last. He's not going for 119 vills. He's going for 99 vills and 120 army population. I guess that's a secondary strategy that I'd not really recommend at any time, but I could try to explain it by saying this map is low on resources, so I guess 190 vills don't really have space on this. Yeah, putting factory and wood early, so he's gonna upgrade patties for coin and food. But I still think 119 vills is better than 99. Like 20 army population is not making up for explorers usually. I'd rather have 20 extra vills gathering for me. But maybe that's just my personal preference. We're gonna see how this game turns out. Yeah, he's gathering on all coin mines, but this one, and he should start gathering on this one, I think. And it's like about right now when he should start gathering on it too. Mongo is going for French consulate, not German one. So the French can be good to send crates, and I guess it makes sense to send crates if you go for French one anyway. But what I usually do is just go for German one and send trickles because they last longer. They're gonna last longer than crates, but we'll see. It's just a different build than mine. Tower's still on export. He forgot to put it on the resource right now. Or he just keeps it on export on purpose to get the crates done quicker. Might be. And yeah, as you can see, he sent all the coin upgrades. But not the food upgrades yet. Do the coin upgrades affect coin mines? I don't know about that actually. Because he's getting... Okay, that's a lot of upgrades. That's Choconian Pike. Okay, Choconian Pike and probably a castle. Yeah. And hand mortars being upgraded. That's what I was expecting. Port going for heavy cannons. Interesting. Explorer, yeah. Good to remind him of getting that out. Port is walling hard on the sides, not really walling the front yet. China only going for a single wall. That's confidence. Tower put on wood too. Mongo still needs to buy the upgrades in the villages. And now, yeah, he did upgrade coin and food, but didn't get the final coin upgrade yet. Quite interesting. Because he's low on resources right now. I don't know if I like Mongo's build. He's low on resources and doesn't have 119 vills, so there is no major eco bonus for China compared to Port right now. I'd even say Port is better off. Because China not only has to fill 120 military part, but also needs to waste 100 food on sending this shipment to make their units good. And there's only 1 minute 40 left, and heavy cannons are just gonna destroy this. There is no way Mongo has resources to upgrade hand mortars to Imperial stage, so heavy cannons are going to do work. Even though, I don't know. He should have been going for this coin mine, to be fair. Like, he's switching to double plantation right now. That's not necessary. Triple plantation. That's not necessary. He could have gone for the food and the coin mine. He could have been fine on resources. I think that's a waste at this point. Walls being upgraded, Explorers finally being upgraded, second coin upgrade. So upgrades are fine for Portuguese. I'm not exactly sure. Okay, barracks and stable though. So I'm assuming he's going for Castle. And he should pull back Explorers. China's score is really bad. And he... Wait, I don't know, he should send Royal Mint. But he does not have a shipment to send the... Okay, never mind, he did send a Chukonu card. Yeah, but that's still not a decent amount of resources for China. That's not what you expect when you speak of Chinese spam. And there's no units on the sides, even though both players have tons of vills, so... This fight is mainly going to the middle. Okay, so let's see. This is quite some heavy cannons. Okay, Pike's going for a raid, which makes sense. Port needs to make units right now. There's no resources for Portuguese. He needs to make units. And he needs to just use his heavy cannons. Yeah. Okay, he's using them on pikes. Oh, the Imperial heavy cannons, actually. He did make them Imperial. At this point, I would have just rather liked to see factories on Coined, horse artillery being upgraded, or organ guns, anything. Pikes being... Okay, he's gonna find the vills. He needs to pull back vills. I feel like this walling and decision making on units, it's not even max castles. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. I mean, the walls are going to save him for now, but that's still just bad decision making, I think. Yeah. How many vills went down? 10 vills lost already for port. Yeah, that's not good. Pull them back, please. China going for the TPs now. Yeah. That's rather sloppy by port. And he's still not upgrading Cazadors to Imperial stage. It's gonna hurt. I mean, the pikes are just dying, so that's good. Heavy cannon should all be used right now, because they can get decent... Yeah, that's a decent volume. Cazadors should be upgraded now. Yeah, they are. Okay. He does have some space to mill up, which he should be doing next. Pikes being used on a split is a good thing. Castles. Explorers are maxed. But I think I would not have upgraded Explorers if I see I have 0 units. 50 Castles is better than max Explorers. And he needs, like, a couple of culverins. Just pull back heavy cannons and make a couple of culverins. Because his hand mortars are just gonna destroy heavy cannons. Like, he needs anything. Just, even, I don't know. Either pull the Explorers and the dog onto hand mortars, or just make 2 culverins, not even maxed upgraded. 1 heavy cannon definitely doing work. China got 5 TPs in a second. That's not looking good for port. I guess, I don't know, like China just goes ahead a lot on the map control right now. Um, oh god. Oh god, those walls are so bad. He needs to pull Castadors for this right now. Because Pikes can just run in. Right there, yeah. Cool. He needs to realize this right now. Oh, it looks like the auto Pike command doesn't pull them in. It does now. And he does see it, so he's pulling. Okay, he did get the upgrade against Pikes too. That's good. But his heavy cannons are just dying. And he's even getting, not maxed yet, but he's getting calf, so Castador's gonna have a struggle, even though Explorers might carry this fight. Like, he does have resources, he can do something, but... Okay, one factory going down for sure, that's not good. Like, that was so free too. If he had decent walls, Pikes would never have been in. He should not have deleted pillars with this massive walls. Damn. Okay, hand mortar's just dying though, so... That's good for port. One heavy cannon left, not gonna do much though, since it's only cav right now. Mongo about to build a natives. Feeling very confident on the map control. And port definitely needs to pull some kind of mortar on the side. China getting the side pressure in a second. Which, I mean, look at those walls. Oh my god, port even sent 2p, and they're not even upgraded. So, this is just a bad choice. You should have spent the coin on getting goons, upgrading goons. I mean, for some reason China has 0 units on the field right now, so it's not looking horrible, but that's still not what I'd call a good looking game for port. Like, losing that one factory was really wasted. He pulls constant. Okay, his constant is on Germany. Cheaper units instead of better units. I don't know about that one. They should pull those units behind the gate right now, because they could just getting wrecked by Cav. Disciples not doing much against Vil, still very annoying. Should use Explorer Crack Shot on the full HP Cav unit. Yeah, this is not looking good for port. Explorers need to be spammed into your opponent's army as well, and not just next to it. Crack Shot being used on a weak Cav instead of full HP Cav. Yeah, this is just gonna get in, isn't it? Yeah, the walling is really bad. He's just teaching it though, very kind of him. And he's upgrading Hussar, okay. So that's the second unit. I guess Hussar does make more sense than Goon at this point. Just because pikes are not very strong and the Cav has 41% range resistance. So Hussar is a decent choice, but it comes in quite late. 0 resources, I'm assuming he's getting Imperial Hussar right now, but he has no pop to defend this. He needs to commit to that side push right now. Like, this is nothing. He needs to catch those, but there's no aggression coming from this. Hand mortars alone are no pressure. This is pressure. And he's building an extra wall, but it's not going to stop them because of the plantation. He needs to lead the plantation and build a wall if he really wants to stop this. But yeah, he was late. Should pull, yeah, the Hussar, yeah. Probably the Castles too. And just start rewalling. Yeah, this is a safe area, so this is where you can place his eco, but the walls are bad. And Hussars alone are not gonna fix this because of the pikes. Yeah, this is not looking good. Factory being sieged down too. Oh, that's a yikes. Yeah, port has no pop and no resources, and also a worse economy right now. I felt like during the boom, port was doing a good job, but I think he wasted a lot of resources when he decided to not go for hunt and coin mine, but build triple plantation. Because he has 0 population out of 20. China just pushing in from 2 sides. Not really possible to stop this for port. There is the game. So game 2 goes to Mongo. Not even a GG coming in. I don't know. Should I say GG if no one else does? I guess I won't. I'll just shut up like them. Was everyone just waiting for it? I don't know. That's classic. KD going to port, but I mean, Chinese units are trash and cheap. Yeah, I think the walling by port was just awkward. Just don't delete pillars if you're walling like this. Like he legitimately lost a factory to walling like this. Um, uh, I guess that Deccan map is okay. It might be from the earlier Nourish 40 tourney actually. So the building radio would also be okay. So I'm just gonna. Okay, so Brits for him, and I'm assuming he's gonna either mirror Brits or just stick to China himself. Yeah. Brit mirror. Okay, British mirror in game 3. So this is the last game where they have to use different civs. Then they can play every civ once again, but China. So Hadamoto still has his China game open, or France, because they can only pick France or China once, but not both. Because, yeah. Yeah, not saying GG is rude. Okay, so Deccan game 3. Oh, nice, I'm spawning in the middle. It's cute. Okay, so this is indeed the Nourish 40 map that was made for the Nourish 40 tourney last year or something. But I guess that's okay. 8 cows spawned. Actually in favor of Hadamoto. Because there's no cows at the exact entry of Mongo's town. But let's see. Coin mines, 4 mines. I guess Hadamoto has the luckier coin mine placement. Because they're closer to his eco, but that's just the map, I'd say it. Yeah, middle mine is closer to Mongo then again. Okay. Just hurry to get my crates. I'll have to delete my stuff immediately. Huh. He's scouting with so many vills right there. He got 2 cows. He didn't see the cows right next to his base. That's unlucky. 2 cows for Mongo. Damn. Spending so many vills on scouting and not finding those 2 would be unlucky. This is... Oh, he's gonna find them, isn't he? He needs to find those. Yeah, okay, he's gonna get them. No, wait, is he not? Oh, he is. Okay, he saw it last second, I think. Just right before he turned back. This feels still idle. Okay, so he's getting 6 cows. At least he's rewarded for what he did. Two houses in one market. For Mongo, getting hunting dogs. Yeah, hunts are fair. So it's 2 hunts and elephants close to everyone. I guess he got that third hunt, and then middle hunts are like just middle hunts. Elephants a little more far away from Mongo. Why is he asking though? Oh my god. Mongo is not going for a cow boom. Hadamoto is going for a cow boom. So we're gonna see some very different strategies clashing. Treasure wise, there's 90 wood, 80 coin being a highlight, 55 coin, 35 wood, 65 food. Yeah, I guess 90 wood is the best treasure you can find on this map. 25 wood. What a bad treasure. Okay, so he's going for only one house, but getting the pen right away. While Mongo is on 7 manas already. Upgrade, cowing upgrade coming in for Hada as well. Yeah. Yeah, Mongo is just gonna mana boom. Okay, so I don't know if he's going for the second pen right away once he got 10 cows. The second possibility would be to just house up. No, he's going for 2 pens. Mongo, meanwhile, sending his second shipment right away, 3 villages. He got the extra XP from just building manas. Second card, obviously a cow card. Okay, so usually you're just gonna max the 20 cows and then mana boom. And once like the second pen's cow wave is ready, you can start building extra pens for sheep. But I know that from experience, Hada's doing a quite weird build order, I think, with Brit, where he builds manas very slowly to age up faster. I'm curious to see how this goes. Obviously, building forward manas is good to get all the vills in the middle. Also, native posts on this map are on the side, but native posts in NR20 don't really matter, so this is fine. I think both players can hit a TP. Just gonna ask them, but I think this should be possible for both. Like Mongo definitely can, and I think Hada can too. Yeah. So it's okay to build a TP in this one. Mongo going for the Cal very early. Makes sense. He's about to age up as well. How many manas does he have? Oh, that does not count. Okay, he is on max manas already, so 7 Wilson Wood must be for Tex. Yeah, he's probably getting the coin upgrade. Yeah, he's getting it right now. Alright. Just starting to gather for H3 already. Stacking the shipments, obviously, because he's going to send 8 villages. And I think he's gonna stack the next shipment. 8 villages and then nothing, probably. Wait till H4. Yeah. Feel free to take it. So this is only 4 manas for Brit right now. Yeah, please trust me. I'm a trustful person. Switching off food right now, probably switching into a slight mana boom. There's like a slight dispute over whether you want to send this card first or the second cowing upgrade. The basic idea is that on this map you get the buffalo so early that it's worth to send 300% first, and I agree with that. But I think it's only worth it if you have 4, 6, or 8 of them. So in this case, it's worth it to do it the way it did, because it should promote him an early age up in a second. And I'd not even pulled those away, because there's no way, right? Those have to be ready in a second, yeah. And I should not have picked Japan, because now I can never see how much food they have, but whatever. Yeah, manga going to H3. H with coin in the tower. I don't know about that one. I'd either age up with 2 vills or with 500 food, but 200 coin in the tower? Like, what? Doesn't really make sense. Manga got his TP. Okay, Hada too. Both got the TP. I wonder who will upgrade the line first. And since he got the food upgrade already on the cows, he should just use vills on the cows right now. I mean, he's aging already, so this is only 6 manas as well. So he's gonna try to go for like really fast age up. It does make sense to not use too many vills on those, since you can rebuild them anyway. There's no pressure to be fast. Differently on those cows. Yeah. The mana boom is probably the better boom by the mark of 20 minutes, but turns out to be worse the longer the game goes because the cow waves are gonna pay off. Manga almost hit H3. Not gonna build TZs, just gonna stick to going to H4. And then get like, I don't even know what this house card is called. Yeah. I mean, if this is the middle, then yeah, it's on his side. The side mines are his, and the back mines are her. Actually, Hadamoto is quite lucky that all of his coin mines are in his back, because he did not do forward manas, he just base boomed with 500 food and is now adding sheep, so this is like exactly what he wants to have. Well, kind of exposed mines are better for Margo. He's probably going to split on the hunts anyway on the flank. All the cow upgrades are in now, so maxed cowing. Killed the cow but no villainous. Yeah, okay, I was gonna say, you probably know the town by now. Still the treasure is not picked up. I think he could go for small treasures. His explorer is good enough for this. Yeah, Mongo did send the 8 vills and is waiting for his H4 shipments now, which makes sense. I don't know if sending 8 vills is actually worth it. I think 20% food or coin is better because once you get the house card in, you get vills so quickly, 8 is not gonna matter a lot. Okay, see now, okay, it actually did send it as well. So he's gonna be late on factories instead. Interesting choice. Lamoda reaching H3 perfectly to be aging to 4, gotta admit that, and using the 400 wood to build the extra pens, I'm assuming. But still only on 4 manas, 6 manas. That's not the Brit boom you'd like to see usually. But I know it's his boom, so. And it usually manages to be ready at 20 as well, so I'm not gonna try to say it's bad. Even though I think it manages to get less resources than the normal boom, it's just faster H5. So the sheep should try to be ready when he hits H4, so he can get like the first batch of vills, and then yeah, this is when he wants to add manas, so he can get vills really fast. Exactly. Mercantilism going in for Mongo, so he's able to ship factories. Cows getting ready. Only 2 sheep pen right now. Hada's definitely, yeah, fully committed to wood. Needs to get still all those houses in. Because his houses are basically his vil train speed, so. First factory. And as you can see, vill count right now is 51, but just wait for... Yeah, there's 41 vills in queue for Mongo right now. 21 now, yeah. Next wave is almost gonna finish his vill count off. That's why the card is so good. Mongo did not split on his coin mines yet, not too much. I guess he's gonna do it once the first wave of fills pops. Only 6 vills in queue for Hada, probably waiting for the shipment still, yeah. This is not good. He should not elite all the cows and then not have anything gathering on them. He's still late on the card. Okay, there you go. So now he should be queuing all the vills. Yeah, 21. What is he max? Yeah, he's not even maxed on houses. He's gonna be maxed now once this finishes. Actually, is there one more? Yeah, no, it's 20. Okay. And as you can see, Mongo is quite ahead right now. Almost aging. Hadamoto not close to aging right now. Even though vill count is going to be about the same in a moment. Because obviously vill waves coming in. As I said, Mongo is splitting on all his resources, splitting all along the map. Factory is not upgraded yet, but are being upgraded. Wood upgrade coming in. I would have liked Hada to get the wood upgrade actually, the second one, when he was on wood for all the manas. And right now his eco is quite far behind, so the cows really need to pay off right now. So Mongo can already start building up his military, basically. Got his entire eco up. We'll probably go for the massive amount of rockets, or maybe not. No, I guess not. Factories on wood. Okay, then I have no idea which military he's planning on to make, but we're gonna see soon. Building the first mill already, planning on Huns running out, quite usual. Even though he's lucky Huns are not contested on sides, because obviously Hadamoto is cowing. He's splitting on all of his coin mines by now. And he's also aging. I don't know if this is an early age up. I think that's just quite medium age up. 60 bills on coins, so he's really going all in on the coin right now. Lots of extra techs completed for Mongo, as you can see. Second factory just arrived for Hadamoto. Wood card coming in for Mongo, actually, and coin card, so he's really shipping a lot of eco stuff. Well, I guess I don't think Mongo needs a lot of walls. He's the one who's going to be putting a lot of pressure on Hada because of his extra speed and his non-cow boom. Cows being ready again, so I think he should pay a lot of attention to his cowing actually. Like, there should be vills on this. When you're behind on eco like he is right now, then you really need to maximize your eco and maybe even put more than one vill per cow. Like, you need to make sure you're catching up. Okay, so Imperial is ready now for Hadamoto as well. Gonna get the capital upgrade immediately, I think. It should be building church as well and get church upgrade. None of them forgot any major upgrades. Like, all of them got the wood upgrades. It's like usually dangerous to forget some wood upgrades, but they didn't. I'm not exactly sure how far you can wall on this map. Can you wall with the native? No, you can't. Yeah. Well, okay. This wall is looking good. TP is protected. Same here. Mongo's wall is looking a lot cleaner though. At least, okay, there's still holes, so doesn't look like he learned a lot. What is this? I'm assuming it's musketeer, right? It's not going to be longbow for him. So probably some musketeer artillery combination, potentially transitioning into hussar afterwards. Church card, so he's going for overpop as well. And Halmodo's going for rockets. He has 7,000 coin almost. It's like so much. And still 1,000 here, so he went for all of his coin mines. He definitely needs to find a way to spend that, so I hope it's artillery. I'm not even sure if it could be worth it to just make horse artillery and put factories on wood right there, because he's low on wood. Mongo, meanwhile, kind of steady at 100 score ahead, which should become less advantage over time because of the cowing. Also, Mongo is quite settled on his eco already. Got mills, got plantations, doesn't have to move those around a lot. Right when I'm talking about it. So, yeah, that's a good wall. Like, this is a decent position to camp in, I think. This looks like double, triple artillery upgrade. Or maybe Hussar as well. Yeah, it's hard to tell. He's definitely going for musketeer, but I'm not sure. Okay, so yeah, Imperial red code. And gonna add some kind of artillery unit. I don't know if he just goes for Culver and mortar or if he adds his own horse artillery. Definitely not rockets. Yeah, only musketeers in queue so far. Plantation being built. Even though coin is not a trouble resource right now, it's food. Okay, sheep wave coming in, that's gonna fix the food issue. But he doesn't really have anything. He has Imperial rockets, but I don't think he should forward Rex right now. Forward Rex is not gonna be good. Wait, he deleted an arsenal? That makes no sense. Yeah, he does not have an arsenal. Why did he delete his arsenal? He did definitely not get the upgrades. Mongol right now only going for pure musk. That's weird, I'd say. 5 mortars, okay. I don't know if I like that start army. If you have that much of a start advantage, in my opinion, you should try to spend it on making some kind of culverins. Okay, splitting musketeers. I've seen this before. He's done this against me once. When I was playing Port. Half map though. Okay, yeah. I was about to say, do I really have to tell him to stay on his side? But he's okay. Wall's upgraded, so it should take a while, but wall's not very good. Oh my, he will see this though. Eco is almost balanced out. Culverins, yeah, mortars are coming in. Oh, this game is not even looking bad for Hadamoto, I'd almost say. Because his eco is... Okay, this is bullshit, but it's going to pay off. Okay, so Musketeer is getting free value on this side, but he sees it now, so... He can, yeah, he's going to see this as well. The question is, how is he going to react? Because he sees this come at him. He should, yeah, he needs to back this up. He needs to send this his way. Oh, he sees the mortars though. He can catch this with culverins. If only he tries. Oh my. No, this is really bad. This is going insane for Mongo. He's just counter pushing though. Doesn't really give a fuck. Yeah, he's just kind of counter wall it and oh, he should be going for eco. Like if Hada just went for eco right now, it would be so good. But his decision to try to kill the FB is not good at all. Okay, he's going for eco now. Dude, are we going to see base trade? I like that he's just rewalling this. That's a decent counter to Pure Musk. He did catch the mortars too. Musk not really doing anything, so this is just really good for Hadamoto at this point. Oh my god. Okay, Hasses are not max. He can turn around with muskets. No, not with rockets. Rockets should siege and no. No, that's not good. He should just melee some of his Musk. Musk are not doing anything here. Neither are they on this side. I guess Mongo's full attention is dragged to his own defense. But it's definitely cleared up with just sending his skirms. Yeah, Mongo did a good job there. Arsenal. And this is a lot of Musk. But how does Musketeers are better upgraded? They have all the cards already. So he should be able to just win the Musketeer fights on his flanks once he gets a mass. 2 TPs on this side. None of the TPs taken on the other one. Mongo mortars on the side, not being used on the walls though. Hadamoto kind of sending in extra units. I don't think it should be working since the skirms are there and the Hussar. I mean, Hussar are not an ideal counter, but Imperial Hussar is still just a good unit, so they can still block it off. Musketeer, he could just move into the EQ right there, to be fair. He should just move the Musketeers and try to raid some vills. Meanwhile, this is going in Mongo's favor. Mortar's being brought to the fight too now, so he needs to build that wall and react right now. Yeah, he's doing that. Musketeer is gonna get in though. Dude, how does walling has not been on point this game? This is cleared up so far. Wall spamming is a decent idea. I think this is the main fight for now. Those Musketeers not really doing anything. He just needs to react. Still though, how does Musketeers have way better upgrades than Mongos? And the cowing will just really pay off in terms of food, because you can see both players are really low on food, and the cowing should go into Hadam's favor in this fight. The middle fight is kind of messy because it's vills for both players, and it's just Musketeers all over. This fight is kind of cleared up. I don't know what he's doing. Natives not being taken by any player, even though there's an economy upgrade on them. I don't know about that one. Mongo is on 190 pop. I hope he notices. He needs to rebuild houses. Yeah, he is. This fight is kind of weird. Hada has a lot of resources but no population on the field, so that needs to be fixed. Yeah. He needs to wall this. So Hadamoto is generally good at walling, it looks like. Building a lot of walls, but having all those holes in the walls. He needs to pull a lot of army to this though, because he's committing. He's sending hussars too. He's just about to go in. Like, okay, Mongo's sleeping though, so mortars are not being used right now. Buying time, I guess. Horse artillery, a good counter to musketeers. Yeah. Grens, Imperial Grenadiers. Dude, I've never seen those being used in the Brit Mirror, but yeah, he doesn't need Grenadiers though. He needs musketeers. Because musketeers are the thing to kill cavalry. Yeah, hussars are in the eco right there. Huh. Yeah, those fields are going down for sure. Meanwhile, a lot of musketeers quite idle, just sieging down stuff. Mongo fully committing to his push, understandably. Hada's reaction is okay, but he needs to melee more musketeers. I don't know about the grenadiers, dude. If you have so many more upgrades on your musk than your opponent, then just go for the musk fight and don't even bother make grenadiers. Like, why? Did he even get the grenadier upgrade? No, he didn't. He only got infantry ones. Like the splash upgrade for grens. He's quite, like, he has cows ready, but he has no food, and he lost a lot of vills. Like, he just needs to reproduce vills from his manors. He cleared up one side, but Manga is coming in from the second side. Middle is also cleaned up, even though there's some idle units now for Mongo. Yeah, I don't know. There's just no units, and factory's still in wood, even though there's way too much wood for him. You should pull those to feed a coin. This side is going to be the next dangerous one. Mongo, same thing, too much wood and also 15 vills in wood, so he's struggling there, but his side pushes are just getting in right there. I think the Musk are not going to do anything, but the one Hussa is annoying again. Like, he's going to pick off some vills. I bet some of the vills are low in this corner too. Maybe not. I'm mistaking. He's reacting okay though. Yeah. If he manages to get a wall from this one to the plantation, then he's safe for now, I think. Because as I said, his musketeers are still better with better upgrades, so the fights go in his favor every time. But he's kind of behind. Mongo is the one acting, and Hada is just reacting. He needs to push out at this point too now. Mongo, meanwhile, kind of taking the middle, building up for it, for a big push, I'm assuming. Hada needs to queue vills. He needs to queue vills so badly. He has no vills left. And he should push out here, because he sees this. He has the wall there. He needs to maybe just send the grenadiers. Like, that's why you have grenadiers. Like, the fights are going in his favor anyway, for now. Just because Mongo keeps shipping upgrades for both his units, cavalry and infantry. Okay, he has vills in queue now, so that's good. And he needs to just queue a lot of vills too. Rockets, Imperial going to be able to counter horse artillery due to the extra 2 range. And Mongo did give up on middle and on this side, so he's committing completely to this side, and I think this is good for Hada because Hussars are not going to do much into 4 musketeer once they're positioned decently. Yeah, okay, the rockets have not been used very well. The horse artillery is paying off. Needs to head Corvin's this composition and then Q, so in my opinion you should back up behind this wall and just wait for the Corvin's because the horse artillery is gonna snowball right now. Sheep getting ready. The horse artillery, not Imperial, still paying off though. Yeah, all sides just go to Mongo right there. Corvin, oh, Micro was kind of sloppy. And both survive. Yikes. Is he producing rockets? He's producing rockets instead of gathering food. Yeah, that's not it's not what you wanna see. At least target them on the horse out, I guess. There's just like no vills for Hada, so this is why he struggles so much. I don't know why it's lagging. Shouldn't be me. No, it's not me. Even though it's hussars against musketeers, they just work out because of the horse artillery being the backup. And yeah, this is just, there's no population at all for Hadamoto. And that's the main issue. Like, he's somewhat able to hold this right now just because of his better unit upgrades. But they're gonna become less. Like, the longer the game goes, the better of upgrades will Mongo have. Full culverins. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of what Hadamoto is doing right there. He should just have focused on filling up so much time ago. Because he's always somehow able to hold back the pushes from the sides because of his better units. But he's still just falling behind in eco. Also, all the trade bows belong to Mongo now. He's pushing out. And Mongo does such a good job on just focusing on the side pushes. Like, he just, anytime he sees Hada having a lot of pop on one side, he just commits to the other one. And that's also working out because Hadamoto just has no pop at all. And still no vills in queue. 54 vills and no vills in queue. That's not what you want to see. I don't know why Mongo keeps spamming Huss onto Musketeers though. That's like not what you want to see. I'm not even... Does he even have any arsenal? Yeah. I don't think he got the arsenal cap upgrade though. The rockets are gonna clean up the sides. At least this side for now. I guess Mongo is kind of stuck. He needs to focus the horse out though. This is just funny because there's no eco at all for Hadamoto and no pop too, but he's still somewhat able to defend. I guess because Mongo has sleepy rockets and yeah, is using Hassa. I don't think Hassa is a good choice at this game. Like, Mongo could be so much better if he didn't upgrade Hassas but longbows or something. Or just commit to Musketeer on his own. He could send Hassas through this, couldn't he? I guess this wall needs to be killed. Sides being taken out by Hadamoto though. Yeah, and again, now he got back on this side and the other side is being pressured again. Like, at least he's queuing those back up. He's on 68, he's going back up, getting horse artillery, which is good because he has a lot of coin. But needs to, okay, there's no mortars, so this push is going to be slow, but just hope the horse artillery is going to pop out in a second. Because now it's important though. Okay, veteran longbows. Well, not even veteran right now, just longbow. Oh, okay. You just... this is getting usual. No GG. Like, okay. Toxic players. Oh no. Is that match so toxic? What happened for none of them to type GG twice in a row? That's... It's quite toxic, yeah. I don't know. Look, resources gathered is better for Hatamoto, but just because of the resource management, Mongo wins easily. Resource-wise, like he just owns the map. And he's been doing so many hustles and still winning, so I guess that's the price of cow booming. You have to just turtle up, and turtling is more difficult, I think, than pressuring sides. Just free to do extra stuff. So it's 2-1 for Mongo now. Painted Desert, 4th map. I like those COC games. Are we the highest game? We are. I guess I won't really comment on none of them saying GG, even though it's quite toxic. Hello? Am I the only one who's here in this lobby right now? Send help? Well, I'm just gonna give them a moment. And he won last game, so I think this is why he picks first still. Oh, yeah, I guess it's just 1 game first Mongo, 1 game first Hatamoto then. Makes sense, my bad, I just checked. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna green out. No worries. Okay, so he picks Japan again. Mongo picking Eero. I'm gonna check his stacks. I don't know if his plan is to go all in with Industrial Army or if he wants to H5. Okay, so 8 cows again. Checking mines, 5, 5. Yeah, 5 each. Yeah, this is 5 mines each. This is fine. Hunts do also look okay. Yeah. So everything's fine. 2 for Mongo. And yeah, Japan against Eero. Game 4. Yeah, I guess his mine is quite far. Okay. It's up to him though, so... Okay, same build for Japan again, I'm not gonna go over that too much. He got cows, getting consulate. I'm gonna focus on Euro build order here because that's the one no one saw yet. So house market is pretty standard. Mill up with the travoy. Cows are good for Euro as well, obviously, since they can be put on the mill. Idlevilles. Hello. Hunting dogs, also quite usual. Oh, I should tell him because of shrining. You can build that native. Like, he's able to reach that for sure. And... I mean this bunch of trees. So you can hit this with shrines, but that's about it. This is too far. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is possible, this is possible, this is possible, that's it, yep. Obviously I can't really tell serious strategies, so... Probably need a lot of cannons and then just make Kanya or something. Like, I wouldn't trust my opponent in this one. Also, why is my game sound gone? Oh, there it is. Thank you. It's just really quiet for some reason. Oh no, my game sound's gone. How did that happen? Yeah, I don't hear shots anymore. This game sucks. Soundbox and AoE. And yeah, it's a best of 5. So here is aging fast. Sorry for the audio, by the way, but I don't know, it's bugged, so there's none at all. 55 coin, gonna be picked up in a second. Wait, let me try to... Not all the sounds are gone, it's just some of them. Dude, that's a weird bug. Second mill. Wait, is he counting? No, he's not. Yeah, this is okay. He's foot trading though, so he's definitely going for the H4 build up. I guess he's building the mill to get extra XP and to get shipments faster. 3 vills. Next is probably going to be 5 vills. Going forward. Okay, that was only for the coin upgrade. Makes sense. Japan shrining up. So he should be able to shrine. I think this, like the small plateau, if you can see this. This is where you can put 2 shrines, but that's about it. Yeah. Yep, that's it. Nice. So this is fine. This is fine. Okay. So I guess he means this one. He's being nice. He's feeling the confidence now. Like, not typing GG twice, but... What is that? I'm not saying GG first when I win. Yeah, I'm not gonna go deeper in that conversation. I don't think it even matters. But okay. I don't say GG when I win. And then the other guy's like, no, you didn't say GG too. Like, yeah. So he got some hunts left for his wonder, which is good. Switching over to coin. He should be getting the coin upgrade though. He might be doing that. No, he's not. Yeah, he needs to do that. Okay, he did. Never mind. He has 5. And 2. Hmm. I don't even know there's 6 mines possible to be spawning here. Era is not top 5. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Era feels like good in the first run, but bad in the long run. I think Mongo is going for the H4 push anyway, though. He's feeling confidence now. Like when he picked China after his first loss, it was quite obvious he was scared to lose maybe, but he got back his confidence after winning the British mirror and also China against Portuguese. So now Euro against Japan. Does feel kind of troll-like, but it's still not an entire troll. But I think in a 100% serious match, you would not pick Euro over a civ like Japan or Portuguese. Like, I haven't seen Mongo's Portuguese at all yet. So, we're gonna see. Building Fire Pit, almost H3. He's getting coin. I think that's for the TC and Tinville shipment. So that makes sense. Meanwhile, also getting a lot of wood for the second TC. XP almost there. He sent 3, 5, and 4 vills. It's a lot of vills. Well, Japan is just doing the same as in game 1. Card order is the same, build order is the same. Even though this time using 6 vills to H2, H3, I'd still rather have 8. Yeah, Manga only lost a Japan mirror on Andes. Plantation. Yeah, travel doing plantation is also usual because plantation upgrades also increase the coin gather rate on mines. Second TC being built, third TC, as I said, is going to be the shipment. Yeah, they should not be able to take TPs, even though I think Japan could almost be able to reach at native, but since Mongo can't, it's just a no at all. So Mongo is going to max vills now, I think. Gonna put vills on fire pit, use the cows, and just go for food a lot. Probably shipping the 10 vills and the TC at this TC, if he doesn't forget, because this is where all the Huns are. Mongo had a building both his TCs close to coin mines again, even though this could be more forward. Oh, I guess it's middle between this and this mine, so it's good. Maxing shrines again. Gonna get Dutch consulate right now, I think. Port should be deleted in a moment. As I said, TC arrived with the 10 vills. Gonna herd this in, obviously. Since he doesn't use a cow deck, but is using fur trade, he needs as much food as he can without milling up too much. Yeah. Units in queue. Yeah, just kind of boring, obviously. Japan building shrines, queuing vills, Era queuing a lot of vills. Getting the second market upgrade coin now. It looks like Hadamoto kind of overgathered wood, or did he not get the everything upgrade yet? Okay, so now he is. It's kind of late to appear, I think. He's still overgathering wood though. Yeah, he is. He got the bank right now. I guess he can still gather wood for H4 shrine upgrade, so it's not too bad. I mean, that's the only reason why H4 is important, so. Manga is going to be able to max builds quite early, I think. With shipping 3, 5, 4, and 10 builds. I think this is just 3 upgrades and mills and plantations, so that makes sense. Oh, I didn't see that one bill, my bad. Okay, so he starts to split on those resources. I kind of want to see the last bills just go for those hunts and this mine. It's smart to not use this mine right now, so once he got 99 builds, he can just put those bills on a coin mine and the field. Same here, coin mine is safe for the bills that are on the cows right now. And while his macro is not the greatest, he should be going to industrial right now. Actually, his macro is good. Never mind. I didn't say anything. I shut up. Both aging about at the same time. I think he's aging with Vils, probably, isn't he? Like the other choice he got is probably Travois right now, and I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's better to age with Vils. Like get like 10 Vils, I think it is. So he's gonna be on 109 Vils, which is still good. Hmm. So going up with this 1 to H4 is pretty classic because it's bugged on RE. You get the same amount of XP to Industrial than you get to Imperial, so getting the Pavilion to Imperial is better because you get more Yumi from it. Even though I think this might just be another matchup for full Flaming Arrow against full Light Cannon. Because if Mongo is going for full Light Cannon, I don't know. He could try for Yabusami or something, but then any native shipments Mongo get are gonna just be good for Mongo because they're gonna beat Yabusami. So what I'm thinking is either full Flaming Arrow, even though the range is worse, and just try, or oh, by the way, Mongo is aging to Imperial. It's interesting. Or just go for Naji, I guess, as Mongo said, because Naji can do well against this for sure. As both players noticed though, it's only 5 mines per player this game. Oh, I'm gonna try to fix the lag, by the way. 1 second. Okay, fixed. My internet just had a slight problem. It's better now though, so. I think that was only for the past 1 or 2 minutes though. So yeah, Euro did hit Imperial before Japan did, and he's gathering coin right now. Bill's probably doing Travoy, just starting to wall as well. And yeah, he's going for light cannons. I don't know if he's still going for the fur trade build because he's already getting cannons out. Japan not walling at all. Yeah, well, I don't know about this wall. I think is there a pathing? Well, I just wall the rest. Those wanders are quite exposed, to be fair. Space could be used. Okay, so Mongo is on a lot of food now, so I'm assuming he's still intending to fur trade. Can go for units in queue soon. Which unit is that? It's Tomahawks, I'm assuming, to protect himself from potential calf. And yeah, Hadamoto is doing his coin boom again, so he is going for flaming arrows indeed. And dojos as well. But he's going for Najis with dojos, I think, because he got 3 Najis. Nagi's only popping by 1 from this, because that's bad then. 5 Yumi that popped earlier better than 1 Nagi. Yikes. No, it's free. Okay, batches of 3 Najis. Okay, that's quite good. That's quite good. Mongo just shipped 4 light cannons. What? Interesting shipment. This makes sense, obviously. Like, less pop. Going to fur trade in a moment, I think. I think this is quite a decent amount of food for fur trade. Even though I'm not used to it, I only done it with France. So I think he's going to send a trade about in 10 seconds. If he wants to be able to get upgrades as well. This upgrade only costs food and wood. This is a small map as well, so units are going to be pressed right at each other, right in the beginning. So wall huts are obviously good at the front to kind of deny Japan going for half map. Yeah, Japan going for Naji Yumi combination, not even bothering making flaming arrows. And I can see that making sense. 10 vills on food. Why the vills on food? I don't. Patties on coin. Oh no, I feel stupid. There is no vills on food, it's a bug. Yeah, it says 30 on coin. It's 40 though. It's only shrines on food. Japan, not close to being ready. uh, Eero on the other side, going full cannon. Did fur trade. And I guess he's upgrading Najis and Yumi at the same time, which is extremely expensive. Oh no, he's only upgrading one of them. Which one is it? Oh, he did Yumi. Oof. Yeah, that's gonna be hard to beat. He should have went for one unit, I think, and fully upgraded it. Double unit is going to suck. The upgraded walls, so Dojo is quite forward, not really useful. 139 pop. Holy shit, it's not good. This is like a decent mass of light cannons. Attack dam's not being used though. Still on XP something. Dojo's being killed right away. Shipping name war. Oh my god. Does he know this? Are we going for base trade? So what he does really well all the time is just... Okay, so we are going for a base trade strategy at this point. I don't know if the base trade is good or bad. For one, okay, I guess Mongo has 0 coins, so the base trade might be really good. But he got legendary tomahawks and they cost no coins, so there is a unit he can produce still. Mongo has 263 population right now. It's like an insane amount of stuff. Just rolling at him. I guess because of how stuck everything is, Najis might do work. He got him in sword attack. It's not even HP, it's just... Yeah, and those natives tank so much. Oh, he gets fire pit down though. So Japan is doing damage. This is base trading. I feel like it's still lagging though. It shouldn't be me, but I don't know. I still feel kind of guilty. Even though lag doesn't really matter right now because it's just base trading and not micro. And it's kind of annoying there's no sound. It's like every 5th shot is there. Yeah, this is just interesting trade right there, I guess. Japan surviving this? Yeah, Daimyo surviving this. So this is just a full base trade potential that you can reach. Japan has 0 economy though. And has to be running. Okay, so this is... I don't know. There's nothing alive. If he sees this, then he can... He needs to move this. I think Eero is winning this though. Eero has more resources. If he can just wall it up at some point of the map. Natives are not upgraded, so they're not doing too much work. No legendary natives, I mean. And his pathing is obviously not the best. He did also send a. He should have sent some Naji cards, I think. Hey, he does see this, so this is good. But you shouldn't siege this. You should attack the units, or at least the vills, something, but not attack the fire pit. Oh, what are you doing? I think Japan suffered too much from the base trade compared to Iro. Because Iro only depends on vills, and Japan depends so much on all the buildings they have. I don't know. Is this good for Iro? It's good for Iro. Or is it? I don't know. Yeah, the no, never mind. The Najis are just killing it. Shogun too. This is good for Japan now because of the Shogun. Shogun is not killable. Yeah, that's quite unlucky. You should just focus on the cannons though. I'm sorry for no sound, by the way. I don't know. That's just a bug. Iro did survive at this side though with eco. Doesn't have anything too though. So it's really just the few units Japan has against the more units Iro has. Yeah, I think Iro wins this military-wise. Oh. Yeah, he should not commit. Move Shogun, move Shogun, move Shogun. Okay, he did. He somewhat needs to reach out to the side though. He needs to somewhat hurt his eco now. Because Iro is getting back on his stuff. And I guess this is why Iro wins. Yeah, Japan just doesn't have anything. Okay, those light cannons are kind of idle. I'd send Shogun onto this instead of idling him. Tomahawks. I never noticed how bad their attack is. They're like such a bad unit. Japan. Oh, this is just Nagi's though. Nagi's not gonna do much. Oh, and also not attacking. Dude, just move the calf. Move the calf. Like, if you want to sacrifice all your Yumi already, I think it's not worth to hit EQ anymore though. It's just about killing the units. Like, this is good to piss him off, but I think he needs to fight if he wants to win. Yeah, this took too long. This is probably over. Alright. I'm just gonna say it then. The next round is against me. Right. GG's. Yeah, that series wasn't too bad. It was quite good. Had some close games here. Like, I think this game was kinda close at some point. Hada just forgot to keep chasing units, I guess. Game 1, obviously, the Japan mirror brutally going wrong for Mongo, and then the comeback. Yeah, alright, good games. That's it for this one.